ladies and gentlemen, able excellencies, now I invite on the virtual platform from the Shiksha Dhyanam Life Learning Residential Camp, we have with us DrTPS Sasi Kumar, life mentor, space scientist, educationalist, spiritual director, motivational speaker, author of Life of Love, Rhythm of Life, Life Made Simple. He has been a Deputy Director, Directorate General of Secretary, Cabinet Secretariat of Government of India, Director UGC Academic Staff College, Calicut University, Kerala, Scientist Advanced Data Processing Research Institute, Hyderabad, also Professor and HOD Business Administration, Hyderabad, and lots more. And he is so active, a humanitarian, a social activist, a powerful speaker, a speaker who makes an impact. We have with us, all the way from India, DrTPS Sasi Kumar. Dr. Sasi Kumar, namaste, and it's over to you now.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram, my sister Alka. As usual, yes, you can. Transforming for what? That is what just now Dr. Sharma told. Happiness. We have in Bharatiya Shastram, your brain is working, you are a learner. Your chest is working, you are a Kshatriya, fighter, who want power, position. And assume your tummy is what you are concentrating. You are a businessman. And your feet is always in move, you are happy. So happy people doesn't have brain. I keep saying PhD, I am a doctorate in mathematics. PhD itself means perspiration, humiliation, degradation. When you get educated, the thirst for knowledge keeps on improving. There is no end for knowledge. So the more you learn, the more unhappy you are. The more positions and power you have, the more unhappy you are. The more money you have, the more unhappy you are. But happiness itself is madness. That's why some people are so mad after being happy. But a moderate of knowledge, suppose you don't have knowledge and you are in better positions, actually you mockerize yourself. People will look at you and laugh at you. So when you get educated, wisdom should improve. When you get knowledge, along with the knowledge, if you don't have money, you become unhappy. So balancing all these is what is life. So life is a balance. Life is actually a real player of how to put them into the right place with the right quantity. So what is that everyone require in life? I think my brother Mario and sister Shama were also talking about the same thing. I have nothing different to say. But when generally people talk about the topic which I gave today, or I don't know whether my sister Elizabeth gave me the topic or I gave the topic, I don't remember. The topic chosen for discussion is focus, concentration. Focus on what? What do you understand by focus and concentration? Anybody here could react. I want your inputs. Is it that you got a freedom to unmute?
Do I say it if no one else is doing
Anybody?
so?
Anybody?
All right, so focus to me would be follow one course until success.
Focus is success.
Keep your mind there. Yeah. Focus on one thing. Be persistent till the time you actually get there.
Dr. Alka, why do we always think about success? And what is success in life?
Again, what makes us happy?
So that is why I gave the pre-introduction. There are only three things which gives us happiness. One is learning, another one is earning, making money, and other is becoming famous. Alka, are you not tired in this world talking about this man got this man got this man got 200 PhD, all stupid things in this world which doesn't make anybody happy also. The person who is hearing is not happy. I am never happy in saying that I have got a doctorate in mathematics. How does it matter I have a doctorate or not? Yeah, if I want to get a job somewhere, I am a retired person. For me, PhD is no value now. Awards and positions have no value because I am not going to gain anything out of it. The expectation from the people increases when you say so and so is so and so. And when we make small mistakes, people will look at, oh, this man has PhD and full of mistakes. What is this? Nobody may tell you at your face. That's a different matter. That is because even if it is a boring lecture, Alka is supposed to tell that was a great speaker, fabulous, fantastic. That's what she is supposed to do. That's it. Inner heart of every one of us know what is that. No, this is what happens in life. We are outwardly showing success, and inner, the feeling of each one of us. One of the word which people keep using is struggle. I don't know why education and study becomes a struggle in life. I never studied struggling. Is it not education is a very happy activity? For me, learning is a happy activity. I don't know whether Queen Elizabeth is struggling to learn taking notes, Are you, Queen Elizabeth, you are struggling to learn?
I'm not struggling.
Then what?
Just my lifestyle of jotting things down.
Yeah, if you don't enjoy cooking becomes a struggle. If you don't enjoy learning becomes a struggle. If I don't enjoy speaking public, the public speaking becomes a struggle for me. If I don't enjoy climbing mountain, somebody pushes me out. Or if I am climbing it because I want to get an award there, I am not enjoying each step in my life. I think life is to enjoy. One way you are saying you want to be happy. Parallelly you say it's a big struggle, hard work. I will try to do it. That means you are not focused. The focus comes, many people, I am a psychotherapist, I get thousands of children, thousands of people who are attending classes. They keep saying, no concentration, no focus. I keep saying only one thing, your lecture is a boring lecturer. The subject is not boring. Every subject in this world is interesting. It all depends on how you make it interesting. Sugar is tasty. Every ingredient which you add to make a sweet is also good. Only it goes in the hands of a good cook. And if you enjoy, the focus is not to be forced upon. If focus is to be forced upon, that means There is something wrong. You have not introduced it in the proper way. You are not given the base. So passion. What gives you focus is passion. I am passionate about learning. Do you require another invitation in between saying that, hey, listen to me, listen to me? Not required. What is that which you focus upon? That is called Dhyanam. Very, very simple Sanskrit word, Dhyanam. But many people mistook it in different style. Dhyanam. What is Dhyanam? Focus. Where should be your Dhyanam? I am taking breath. Am I breathing? Unknowingly I am breathing. Knowingly am I breathing? Am I focusing on my breath? If I am focusing on my breath, you close your eyes and then look at it, or lie down, DrTPS meditation. Type it on YouTube and see how to enjoy your breath. How to enjoy your breath. That's what I am teaching. How do you enjoy your breath? Focusing on breath. When you focus, you enjoy. When you enjoy, you focus. Very simple. When you focus your breath, you are enjoying the breath. You are enjoying the breath, that means you are focusing. Now everybody is talking about fast food, right? That means you are not enjoying the food. You should eat, you should have a new terminology called, no, not fast food, slow food. Why can't you? See, you must see how people enjoy food. They take bit by bit and then chew it nicely, enjoy. So enjoying is focus. That means you are focusing in each bit of the food what you are eating. We have in Indian tradition, how to eat is also being taught. Take one bit, taste it, and then put your saliva and then gulp it inside. And for each eating you have got chanting mantras, small slokas, verses, praying God you eat. Not that as you see you eat. No. Eating itself is an enjoyment. Why? When you eat enjoying, you are conscious about your health. And at every activity you enjoy, every activity you become aware, that living is called conscious living. These days I have done many seminars. Yesterday also I was talking to an Argentina group of people who are all in yoga tradition. I was talking to them on conscious living. How do you become aware? How do you become conscious? How do you become focused in your eating? Physical. I look at every bit of my body and say, yeah, not only face, look at every part of your body and enjoy your body. It's a God-gifted one. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth. That's my life. That's one of my poetry. Race for birth. Is it not this body itself is a great creation? Is it not that we should focus on our body and saying that, yeah, I've got a beautiful hair, beautiful nose, beautiful teeth. You enjoy yourself, yeah. When I go for a drive, I enjoy driving. When you are focusing on driving, I see around, enjoy. If there is a traffic jam, enjoy traffic jam. It's a God-given gift. Why do you worry everything? See, there was a great war in India, which is called Mahabharata. Bharata means India. Mahabharata, the big Bharat, the big India war. That itself is called the big India war. Mahabharata war. And the best fighter, he says, I cannot fight. He was in confusion. No concentration, no focus. He was in blur, confused. And God comes and gives him classes. 18 chapters. That's called the Bhagavad Gita. My sister Elizabeth used to attend some of those classes when I was taking in the United Nations NGO. And what is that? 18 chapters. What for? Focus in your action. If I am teaching now, think about that. When you are in a fighting mood, don't think about what will happen to these soldiers, their wives will become widows. No, don't think all that. That's all none of your job. Now you are here to fight. Just fight. Enjoy fighting. As a fighter, enjoy fighting. As a cook, enjoy cooking. As a teacher, enjoy teaching. I don't care. My audience who are there, either in video or non-video, let them suffer. I don't care. I am enjoying. If I don't enjoy, I am sure none of them will enjoy. But I am sure if I am enjoying, Anita, Raju will enjoy. One is enough. See, maybe 15 years, 20 years back, I went to one of the colleges. I was teaching computer science. 400 children were there. Forcefully they were put inside because the colleges will say, if you sit for the seminar, I will give you 3 attendance. The bribing, they will be put inside the class because they have to fill the class because a scientist is coming, right? So college was feeling so proud, they filled it. But then one student got motivated. That's good enough. And that student is with me for last 10-15 years. Good enough. One student, good enough. You need not, everybody need not have that quality. Identify your focus and my purpose. Oh, Queen Elizabeth is calling me for a talk. Why I should listen to her? I never met her. I am not going to be paid with this. Why am I coming here? Because I am enjoying. That's it. I am enjoying. And I have a purpose. What is that purpose? After this session, one person contacts me and the continuous discussion happens above and over that. Yeah, there is somebody who has got a spirit to learn. If somebody has the spirit to learn, do you think they lose focus and the distraction comes? Opposite of focus can be distraction. Is there a person who has got distracted because there is a sound? Many people say, I am not able to concentrate because there are a lot of disturbance. I never get distracted because of disturbance. Assume tomorrow I am there in London and in the busy street, myself and Queen Elizabeth is walking on the footpaths. And I am talking about her, some incident which happened in her life, my life. Do you think whole London is silent? Then only I will talk to her. The busy street is full of noises. But still I am able to focus to that discussion. Because I have interest. So no distractions. There is no problems at all in this world. Let there be any problem. Then you focus. That shows you have interest, you have passion. So no complaints at all. For a person who has interest, no complaints at all. And no problems. It just comes, not a struggle. Do you struggle to speak when there is a problem? No. I am not struggling, I am enjoying. No. If I don't enjoy, stop it. Who is asking you to do it? Who is asking you to do it? See, you have plenty of water. You keep on pouring water. Do you think the floor will become clean? Your job is to clean the floor. Do you keep the water floating there, plenty of water? Or through a pipe, focused water. Pour it once, that's good enough. You have seen the jet pipe. Focus, concentration, focus. That is what is jet pipe. It can affect more. Otherwise, you will have to spend more time. And you are focused, it works like a jet pipe. There are 3 things which are, assume that you wanted to learn. 3 steps are introduced in Indian philosophy. Sravanam. Sravanam is not hearing. The ear is not what is hearing. Listening. Sravanam is listening. Don't translate it as hearing. Listening. Listening is different from hearing. Listen. Shravanam. Mananam. Inside your, see, when you are taking note what is happening, you are listening, but that get transformed into your language and you are writing it. So there is a manas, there is a process which is happening. The software inside your body is working and your hand is working. Some input device takes it and put it as an output device. What a magic is this body, you see. And that is not the cell. That is called the consciousness. That is not biotechnology. Biotechnology doesn't speak about the consciousness. Don't quote everything and give it to modern science. There is a traditional science which psychology knows. That's consciousness. And once you do that, that is called the mananam. Mananam. Sravanam, mananam. Then what? Then when you are idle, close your eyes and think about what DrTPS spoke that day. I understood like this. Is it the same or something else? Is it some more meaning inside? It's like you have seen the cow, after eating it gulps out and then again chews it. So you have to take that knowledge out inside your brain, goes into your manas, gets back to the brain, buddhi and the manas. There is no English word for manas, sorry. It's not thought. The process where the thought happens is called manas. Heart, if you want to say. Heart people don't agree. Biologists don't agree. So it's the software part and the hardware part. The transformation happens, and in between the thoughts happens inside you. Then the transformation will happen. That's what is called knowledge. So it's your analysis. You criticize, you judge, you interpret, you analyze, you make your conclusions out of it. That is called nididhyasana. Nididhyasana. That is called knowledge. That is called Dhyanam. And you should have that Dhyanam. Then knowledge will come. Then you will not do blah 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 blah. Essence. Focused. Then Bhagavad Gita says, Shraddhavan labhate Dhyanam. Who gets knowledge? Only those people who have Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Focus. Focus is required to get knowledge. Without knowledge you can learn. Learning is different, knowledge is different. You learn and then write exam, get marks. Knowledge will not come. You learn something and say blah 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 without understanding. Understanding is knowledge. See the difference. Knowledge different from learning. What happens in classrooms is learning. They don't get knowledge. You want knowledge, you have to talk to knowledgeable person. Books will not give you. You need a interpretation power. That interpretation power comes from mastery. How to look at it. It is not what is seeing. What is not seen also is there inside that. That is what is called interpretation. That is why people, big scriptures, big textbooks, we interpret and speak. Very, very essential. To interpret and speak. So you need to have, let it be food, let it be air, let it be water, let it be fighting, let it be classroom, let it be seminar. Focus. Interpret. Your interpretation. Not quoting from XYZ. That doesn't help. What is that you want to say? What is that you added to that? Then that becomes knowledge. Otherwise it becomes just information and data. Not enough. That is not that simple. If you have that ability, it becomes simple. It's like cycling. Suppose two-wheeler cycle. Somebody wanted to cycle. Oh, it's very simple. For whom? Who knows cycling? Swimming, very simple. But who don't know swimming, you put him inside water, he will know how difficult is that, right? So don't struggle. Enjoy. Enjoy learning. Swimming. Then you can swim with happiness. So you should have interest. Then only you will jump in water. Somebody pushes inside, you struggle. So it should be volunteer. Attitude matters. When in Bhagavad Gita, God Krishna was telling Arjuna, hey, it's very simple. For him it's very simple, but not to the student. For master it is very simple. Immediately the student says, it's as difficult as stopping the wind. When there is a hurricane, you want to stop. Is it possible for you? Humanly impossible. Asamshayam mahabaho. Very difficult for a strong person also, he says, no, it is not that impossible. What should be done? You have to abhyasena tu kaunteya. Practice it regularly. How do you practice it? If you don't understand one language, what do you do? Oh, I don't understand it, keep quiet. No. You keep on practicing. You keep on practicing. That is what is required. Don't worry. Ask questions to anybody. You must ask. You must consult. You must get somebody. That is what is mentor's job. See, the whole Gita, the big textbook, is not the lectures of the professor. It is questions of the student and lectures. If there are no questions, lectures are useless. So I think I should stop now. There has to be questions. There are no questions. That means none of you have focused. And if none of you are focusing, why should I speak?
I think I've.
Yeah, ask questions.
Can I
That's it.
quickly ask a question, please?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I missed out something. I don't know if you've mentioned this. You know, when you started at the beginning, you said something about the difference between focus and concentration. And I think I've missed the concentration. Can you do it?
Focus is equal to concentration. Your brain, your eyes. See, assume I am in a garden and there are many birds chirping sounds. And I want to focus. What is that? I am concentrating on one of the sound and say, oh, that is peacock sound. Right? There are many things. So what do? I focus. I concentrate. I densify it. I amplify it. Actually, what I am doing, there are so many other noises. In my room also, I am talking. You are asking question. There are many other noises around. I am not focusing there. So what am I doing? I am amplifying. Every one of us have the facility to amplify the wavelength wherever we want. We can pick it up, amplify it, and then look at it. Now you go to one temple or maybe a hall where the light is too much outside, but inside light is less. So what do? You hold it like this and then focus. Your field of view you are reducing. That is why when you go to temple, you want to see the sanctum sanctorum inside the statue, which is in a dark room. You just close it like this and look at it. The field of view. This is the field of view. That is reduced. Field of view is reduced, focus increases. That's basic physics. And what are you doing? Your whole area, your number of pixels, which is where the image is built, and that is concentrated. The resolution increases. Suppose your camera, you have a camera here. Assume that you take a 1K by 1K picture. Each pixel becomes bigger. You make it, focus becomes less. That much area is put into the same 1K by 1K. So you are increasing the concentration. Number of pixels increases in the picture. Number of wavelength in the spectrum I am concentrating so that my capturing of that specific frequency becomes much better. Yeah. I can give a lot of exercise, how to focus, how to increase your, there are a lot of brain mechanisms, there are a lot of brain games. It's called a brain gym. It's called a brain gym. And you have got a lot of handworks which can increase your concentration. But they're all outward. Inwardly, it is your interest and passion. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have we finished, sir? So that we
Yeah,
can
if you have
ask
questions, yes, I can speak hours together.
Yes, so
Sister
if you have any
Elizabeth,
question,
these topics can be dealt hours together. But I believe that any such forum should have few questions. Otherwise, I don't believe that there is a purpose for this. Otherwise, I can record and send it, you know. So, interaction is more important. That is lacking. Even in classrooms, webinar, we see only people. When I was teaching in universities, what will happen? None of them will open the camera. Everybody for attendance. Oh, I joined. Then what do? You do something else.
so can we ask questions? Anybody has any questions
Yes, I have
for
a
the professor?
I
Yes?
have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Kane Kabo from Sierra Leone. And the professor is talking about concentration, that's of focus. And while he was explaining, he made measure of enjoyment. How enjoyment can do with focus and that of concentration.
What was that question? How?
I said, you are talking about focus and that of concentration. While he was, explaining about focus and that of concentration, the difference between them, and you made measure of enjoyment. How can enjoyment has to do with concentration and that of focus?
Yeah, what do you say when I am in a job? I am on a job. I have an assignment to do. How do I focus on my assignment? When I have the basic things required. Suppose I have to sit and listen to this class. Somebody is talking. But I am thirsty. I want water. Do you think I will be able to focus? Concentrate, focus, same word. Concentrate and focus on the lecture when I am feeling thirsty. No. So what do? You have to do a pre-preparation. What is that you do? There is a rule called the 20 seconds rule. You know what is the 20 seconds rule? For me to pick up anything beside me is only 20 seconds. Suppose if I keep water beside me, just pick it up, it takes only 20 seconds. Suppose it is little far, it takes more time. So what should I do? I do a pre-preparation so that it becomes handy for me. Otherwise I will have problem. Anything which you wanted to do, you want to focus, you have to create that environment. That creating that environment is concentrating on whatever you require. That is the preparation you do. That's what is required. Assume I want to write something. When I wanted to write, take notes. So without a pen and paper, if you start writing, oh, I missed the pen. I don't have paper with me. Do you think I will be concentrating here or worrying about, oh, I missed it. So it is you to do the pre-preparation. So any focus, any concentration require lot of pre-preparations. And that is what is meant by creating the atmosphere. And that atmosphere creation is improving concentration. Then your focus will come. That's must. Assume tomorrow I have to focus on an activity. Today I must get a good sleep. Right? So all that what you do in an advance preparation is concentration, is focus. That is lacking in today. Most of the people, they are in a hurry. They don't have time for everything. They don't take a break. They don't relax. Right? Everybody is in a hurry. So there are a lot of activities which you have to do. Concentrate monthly, weekly, goals, what I am supposed to do. For better concentration, all these are must. Planning is part of it.
Okay. So, Dewey Huston, thank you so much for that answer. I hope our honorable that asked the questions, I hope you're satisfied with the answer. And is there any other person that wants to ask Professor question? It is good because I believe also that while you are learning, it is also important to ask questions.
Samuel.
Because Samuel, yes? Do you want to ask question? Okay.
Yeah, sorry because I was waking up consistently due to the network. And my question here is, now how are we going to prepare down because now is trying
Yeah, if I understood it, it is what should I do? If you want to grow, basic requirement is physical. I cannot concentrate in class when my body is weak. I am feeling hungry, I am not. So first thing, physical requirements. Suppose I told you thirsty, I am tired, I've got severe headache, I will not be able to do anything. So next one is emotional. Assume that I have got a big problem, I had a big fight with someone and I am attending a class. Do you think I will be able to focus? No. So I need to be emotionally standardized, controlled. And you need to be educated enough. If you don't understand my language, whichever language I speak, you are not able to understand, whatever I am speaking is useless. So what should be done? You must have the basic standard knowledge. That is, intellect should be sharp enough. First physical, second emotional control, third intellectually sharp, and fourth one, why some people don't ask question? Oh, if I ask something, how do others feel? Dr. Sharma was talking about this, feeling ashamed in the group, not able to talk to people, you are feeling, that courage you should have. That's what Dr. Sharma was telling. Yeah, you can do mistakes, but don't repeat the same mistake. You must be also ready to accept, yeah, this is what wrong thing which I spoke, I need to correct it. That somebody may not tell you publicly. When they contact you directly, you may tell this is what it is. No. So first socially you must get exposed. Then only you can approach somebody else who feels, oh, this person will teach me something better. Go to him and then get it. So first thing, socially you must be active. When you are socially active, definitely there is an addition which adds to your knowledge, which makes you to contact to people. So physical, emotional, intellectual, social, and grow spiritually. That is fivefold development. That's what is required. I am seeing Victoria unmuted. She wanted to ask something.
Okay. Yes, Sister Victoria, you want to ask a question?
And Promise Ibrahim.
Okay.
Somebody. Okay.
Yes. Do you want to ask question, Mr. Promise Ibrahim? Please, let's ask question quickly so that Professor will be able to answer. Any question? Yes.
Hello?
Do you have questions? Do you have questions for Professor?
Yeah, it's not really a question, but just a contribution to help my fellow there while Professor was speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to understand.
Hold on a second. Ask permission from Professor before you comment. Ask.
Professor sir, can I please
Yeah, always.
seek your permission?
Always. Always.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to understand in his speech that he has already made mention that we should understand clearly what it means by focus and concentration. And whilst listening, I mean to understand that he's trying to help us understand that when you say focus, it refers to the center of interest or activities or a close or narrow attention. That is when you're focused, you are putting a center or interest on a particular activity or centering your attention there. Then when it comes to concentration, he was trying to tell us that it refers to the ability to give your attention or thoughts or a single object or activity. I believe that was what he was like trying to tell us when making his analysis and when being in school or taking lectures and you want to drink water. Will you be able to concentrate or not? Because there is a concentration there, which means that you have the ability to give attention to a single thought or objective at a time. But when having a blend attention or you want to achieve two objectives at the same time, you will be concentrated.
Thank you so much for the contribution.
Yeah, that is also true. Assume that I am a hockey player. My concentration is on the, focus is on the ball. But my goal is not on the ball. My goal is at the no, the end of the court where I have to take the ball. And I am also focusing what is happening around, how other players are going to attack me. When I am driving, my focus is on the driving, but my attention is also there on the other vehicles who will not come and hit me. Right? So, you are controlling your field of view, and it goes keep up and down. That ability you will gain. I am sure a swimmer is not just focused on the path. They also know that there are competitors beside me. I must get better score. Right? So it's all part of the game.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. I think we've all learned one thing, or great things really. Because me personally, I've always been learning a lot. Because DrTPS is my own personal mentor. And if I'm inviting my mentor to come and share with us, I believe that all of you as well has learned from DrTPS. So I want to say thank you, sir, for your time being spent, for your wisdom being shared, and I believe that we've been renew our mindset to transform, and we are ready to keep learning and keep focusing and keep concentrating and keep getting better every day.
Thank you.
Professor, thank you so much. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, my sister Elizabeth, for this invitation. Thank you. God bless you.
And I will not forget 3 things you said right from the beginning, that learning, earning, and famous is very... And you asked more questions earlier on. You said, what do you mean by success? I would like to say success to me is fulfilling my purpose. And how do I fulfill my purpose is by keep learning, keep networking, keep practicing what I've learned, and keep smiling. So thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you.